Hello everybody, welcome to episode 21 of the second season of Mirror of Summoning. I am your humble dungeon master, Vazric, and these are all my players. In our last session, the party had finished Sharagral, defeated the fell dragon who was corrupted by shadow energies. Giving completely in to the shadow curse, Sharagral became a shadow dragon, and was still defeated at the top of the tower. The party had been dealing with the aftermath of the battle, seeing the horror and carnage that was wrought, the bodies that were burned, the suffering of the survivors. So, after much discussion of what to do with Sharagral's heart, a powerful item, one that could resurrect Sharagral if left alone, was used to instead grant life to those whose lives had been taken by the very same dragon. Draining most of the power from the heart, Artemis, with the help and guidance of her deity, brought those who had fallen back to life, rendering Sharagral's kill count to 0.
All of the magic I could have done for the greater good or whatever. No.
I know, right? Who cares about all those faceless NPCs? They're only faceless because their faces got burned off, of course.
Of course.
Emoji did a good job that day.
Yeah.
But yes, you guys had rescued the survivors and brought those who had died back to life. And with the remaining bit of energy left in the heart, Theo had, over the course of a couple days, devoured the heart wholesale, completely consuming it. And his body had transformed into one of a half-dragon. He now experiences the benefits of being a half-dragon, and now has a wet breath weapon, as well as the ability to fly. However, he did lose his were-raven features. And now he's measuring how long his breath weapon is so he can kill everybody. No, just kidding.
Advantage against that now.
But when the party had returned back to Andros City, a ceremony and a party was held in their honor. And Corn Andros, the emperor of Andronia, had recognized them all as heroes of the realm and granted them epic boons. All save for Emoji, who turned down the gift, having her own reasons. What those reasons could be is currently unknown by everyone else, only known by Emoji. We may see why this session, or perhaps sometime shortly in the future. But the ceremony concluded after they had received their boons, and now they are free to enjoy the rest of the party as they wish. Also, a pair of NPCs had introduced themselves toward the end of last session. Alzarius, the headmaster of the Capernia Academy of the Arcane Arts, and his adopted daughter, who introduced herself as Avisha. She is the captain of the Mage Guard, the Spellblade Guardsman of Capernia, and and a Copper Dragon. With that, we had left off right there, actually, after they had been talking with them. So, we'll go ahead and pick up where we left off. But first, we'll go ahead and introduce our players. Sentinel will not be joining us today, so he's going to be taking a seat in the back for this session because he's going to be doing some stuff in the background. Let's go ahead and start with Emoji.
Hello, my name is Christoph. I am a professional dungeon master. I run all sorts of different tabletop games, mainly D&D. Yeah, if anybody is looking for a fantastic DM who knows his stuff, you can find me on a website known as Start Playing. You can find me at startplaying.games/Christopher. That's Christoph and F-I-R. Like a tree. Yeah, that's a plug.
Yeah! A butt plug. No, I'm just kidding. We're going on to Theo. Hello, Theo!
There you go.
Okay.
I'm sorry, I have brain rot.
Piggyback off of what Vaz did.
To piggyback off of what Vaz said, my half dragon tail is not a plug type tail.
Oh god. Oh no.
Alright, sorry, go ahead.
I'm Icon VT, a VTuber who's currently on hiatus, and I play as Theodric Ostwin, the party's monk paladin who is now a half dragon. I also play on Vaz's Sunday games, so check that out.
Yeah. Alright, up next is Artemis.
Hello, I am King Weeb the Fourth, another VTuber, and I play as Artemis Aether, the party's war cleric. Now Andros is chosen, and I also play in Vazric's Sunday campaign, so do check that out.
Yes, you were formally recognized as the chosen last session. And last but not least is Shade Walker.
Hello, everyone. I'm AGF Arsenal, Archdevil VTuber. You can catch me over at AGF_Arsenal on Twitch, where I play a variety of games whenever my schedule allows it.
Imagine if the underscore was actually spelled out.
Imagine. Bro, imagine dragons.
I'm waking up!
Copyright.
Copyright.
Hey, I just said, I'm waking up, that's all.
They don't care.
Yeah, he's just waking up.
They don't care. This
and I
isn't
play the
YouTube.
party's warlock sorcerer, who's totally a good guy.
Yeah!
Oh, totally.
I don't like how you say
Make a wisdom set. No, I'm just kidding.
I have not been plotting since the beginning at all. Why would you even say that? Why, like, what the fuck?
Okay, I don't know what this foreshadowing is that you're doing, but I'm liking it. All right. So, yes, you guys had just completed the ceremony, and you guys are free to move about the church as you please.
I'm gonna John Wilkes Booth, fucking Andros.
Ladies and
Oh
gentlemen,
my
you're free to move
gosh.
about the cabin.
You're gonna John Wilkes Booth Andros? Oh my
so-
god.
Can we?
First things first.
No, he's a god. No, absolutely not. Horrible idea.
I don't know, man. He killed a god in order to be a god, so I mean.
That's true. You know what? Maybe let's do it.
Hey, Andros,
Fuck
if
the
I
ball.
eat your heart, do I become a half god?
What?
Nothing. It's, don't worry about it.
It's like, now I remember why I didn't search too deep into your memories. Some fucked up shit up there.
Ah, yes, your psych report mentioned this. Alright, so, what do you guys want to do? The party's still going.
Undisclosed talking is happening between Artemis, Todd, and your family, I guess.
Alright. Yeah, I don't know. I don't like role-playing people's characters for them, really. So,
That's why I said
yeah,
undisclosed.
undisclosed. Maybe we'll figure it out later if Todd's player ever is able to return for a session. Yeah. But, yeah, your mom is very thankful to be here, to be alive. That dragon had nearly killed her before. But having seen everybody come back, she... Ari, leave it. Sorry, she was messing with the cable. Having seen everybody that had died come back to life has made her much happier because she'd lost a lot of friends that day and thought that she was going to lose them forever. Your sister is very thankful to be alive right now as well, and she's like, well, it seems that we won't have to be on the front lines anytime soon, but you know, that doesn't mean Alexander is exempt, and well, I don't think he'd get very far without me with all his paperwork that he has to do. So I'm gonna stick to being his squire for a while yet, I think.
Yeah, I figured you wouldn't be one to go for retirement so soon.
Your dad pipes up, and he's like, I'll take it. I got my honors and accolades. I'm ready to go home.
Yeah, she was fully expecting this from her dad, and she's actually pretty happy about it because that means that she can come home and see him. And you, Mom, are you planning on retiring with this opportunity?
I think I'll take some time off, that's for sure. That last battle made me realize that perhaps my age is catching up with me.
I did see how you and Avelia fought from afar. I couldn't participate until later. I had to make a run for the tower.
It's okay. We all won in the end. Plus, those burns, nothing a little magic didn't fix.
Yes, absolutely. I'm glad that we were able to call my Raven friends to help you and everyone else too. I guess I never
Speaking
really
of
filled
which,
you in on that.
No, we haven't really spoken in a while. So, those were-ravens that were there were yours then.
That's right. I am part of one of their circles now.
Oh. Well, that's new. I didn't realize. I thought your Awesomear wings just turned black or something.
No, and then she's gonna turn to the what's the lady's name again?
That's Karlika.
Karlika?
Yeah.
She's gonna turn to Karlika. Well, Karlika here. She helped me and my party.
She's not actually in her were-raven form right now. She's in her humanoid form.
Oh, okay.
So she's like a half-elf with long, dark hair.
Well, my party was jumped by a bunch of werewolves one blood moon. And we were forcibly turned into lycanthropes. But a few weeks after that, the were-ravens found us and offered to cure us. And they offered us a gift. One that I thought would help me in my battles quite a bit.
Well, it's certainly a relief you didn't become a mindless, bloodthirsty beast.
Yeah, I'm very happy about that too. And
Moving. Oh. What?
not too long ago,
Oh.
we managed to take revenge on the same werewolves just a few weeks ago. Or just a week back, actually. I guess in actual time.
No, that would have been a couple weeks from now. Yeah.
Yeah, a couple weeks ago. They're all gone.
Alright, so you spend some time filling your mother and father in on all of the adventures you've been on. If anybody wants to catch up, you can go watch the VODs on YouTube, by the way, because those are all up there.
Yeah.
Some of them I need to make public. Some of the more recent episodes, I keep forgetting to do that. But all of the episodes from season 1 are up there, except for some I had to cut out because of some shit that went down for IRL stuff, unfortunately. But but other than that, like one episode I think it was that I had to take down. The rest of the season is up there, so you guys can catch up with all the adventures that Artemis had shared in those. But yeah, you spend some time filling in your family on everything you've done. And let's go over to Emoji and see what Emoji is doing during the party.
She's not doing a whole lot, honestly. She's kind of just catching up with her family, checking in on them, seeing like what they've been up to the last few days since she left, all that good stuff.
All right, yeah. So your mom would be like, "Oh yeah, we've been actually there's this show that's been going on lately near the Magic Emporium. The guy who runs the place, Finn, He's been actually showing us stuff. We saw how you battled that one freaky thing over that village. It was really cool. Good job. I thought you were dead for a while, but then you stood back up.
Oh, I was
What?
very dead for a little bit. Yeah.
Oh!
Listen, I'm a very tough lady, but I mean, you know, that's kind of all. Yeah. Don't have the legs for that just yet. I'm working on it all.
Well, at least you didn't die against the dragon. We got to watch that too.
Oh, no. I would never let him even get close to me. No, nothing. But hey, it's like you always said, never leave home without your scroll of Revivify. You know, just like you taught me.
Good.
Came in much handy.
Your dad chimes in. Do you need another one?
No, we have plenty. Like, all the money that we've been earning, yeah, one of us spent a bunch of money on those, so.
Oh, okay, good.
You've also got a cleric who's obsessed with, like, not letting people die.
Yeah, for real.
That's who I was talking about.
Yeah. So, he's not in the room anymore, but why didn't he give you a boon? The big guy. He gave everyone else one.
I can explain another time, maybe when we're not in public.
Oh, okay. Well, do you want to keep
that's,
partying, or do you want to go home then?
No, we can go for a little bit longer. I can, you know, catch up on everyone and stuff. You know, maybe I saw some people that I haven't seen in a very long time, but not too many. You know me being big adventurer and stuff. You know, got to talk with other people that I know.
Oh, that's true. All right, well, I saw that there was some wine that I want to try, so I'm gonna go over that way.
All right, be sure to be safe. Don't drink too much.
I'll make sure she doesn't drink too much.
Thank you, Papa. You two have fun. Bye bye.
Alright, they're gonna go down over to the room where the party's going on.
Yeah, I'm just gonna do this really quick.
Okay. Ah, okay.
She is not gonna socialize.
I have lied to you.
Alright, your mom totally trusts you, and your dad, he kind of gives you the side eye as they're leaving. Like, I know you just fibbed, but I'm not gonna do anything about it kind of face, right?
Fair enough. And yeah, to be frank, so that way the DM knows what I'm talking about. She's lying about talking with all her adventurer friends, because
yeah, you said
last time,
yeah.
She doesn't know anyone here.
Yeah. All right, so they go to enjoy the party, and let's see now. Shade.
Yeah.
Angelica is here, of course, as we had discussed before, and she expresses that I'm happy that you made it back from fighting that thing. Did Marcus show up at all?
No. Not that I know of. We were there. There was a lot happening. I tried to keep an eye out, but if he did, I didn't see it. Though I don't believe he showed up at all.
I don't know if I'll be able to properly rest easy until I know that thing. But he did. Till he's gone, I don't know.
We know. We have a location. We know generally where he might be. We're gonna find him. I know we're more than strong enough to kill him, at least before, so hopefully we can catch him before he's gained strength again.
You've denied him a powerful ally, at least. I'm not entirely sure what he has up his sleeve in that other place. I know he has several locations where he hides out, but just be careful.
Well, whatever he's got planned, I seem to have a knack for throwing wrenches into the plans of beings much, much stronger than me.
That's very true. Let's hope your luck keeps being so good then. For now, it's nice to rest.
He takes a deep breath, and yeah, I think for the first time in a very long time, he tries to socialize. He tries to kind of fucking take a breather, you know?
All right, lets his shoulders relax a bit.
Just go talk to some of the people around, get to know them, kind of like he's like he used to do similar things like balls and stuff when, and you know, whatever, like going through training, like formalities and whatnot, but it's been a while, so he's, you know, stretching those muscles and just kind of mingling, you know.
All right. Cool. And we'll go over to Theo kind of to wrap things up here.
And if...
Oh.
No, I was going to say...
Hit balls.
Technically, I have a passive persuasion of 18, so I think he does pretty well.
You know what? I think so, too. He's got pretty high charisma. He's got crazy high charisma.
Thank you, Umbra. I mean, oh, shit.
Oh, shit. Everything turns dark. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, my God.
It's not like he said it in character.
What have you done?
Alright. So to round things off for this part, we'll go over to Theo.
Alright, there's a couple of people Theo wants to talk to.
Okay.
First, he's going to be catching up with his own family.
Yep, they're sitting on that bench with you. I just don't have tokens for them.
Right. So he's basically going to be going over kind of everything that's happened so far. And also seeing what's new in their life. Seeing how things are going over at the estate.
Alright, so the two ogres that you had take up positions as bodyguards for us, well, they weren't allowed to come here, but they did bring our carriage over here. For some reason, I'm not able to find the horses. That's your son-in-law talking there. So they just pulled the carriage along with them.
Oh, well, I'm glad they're helping out.
They weren't allowed into the town, though, unfortunately, but I think we can start petitioning to try and get at least them an exception.
I think so. I'll see what I can do about that.
But yeah, they've been a pretty great help. They've been helping with some construction work as well. We've been building a nice little house for them on the property, so that they can have somewhere to stay that isn't in the stable. That might be what happened to the horses, actually. They probably ran away because they're... Truth be told, there's a bit of an odor to them.
That makes sense.
Yeah. I'm hoping that's just what happened to the horses, that they ran away. I'm hoping they didn't become a snack or anything. I haven't found any bones or any evidence of them being eaten, though, so... let's just hope so.
Right, that sounds
good. Let's see. What else was there? Then your daughter, she's gonna chime in as well. She says, we've taken up hosting a few dinner parties at the estate as well with some of our friends. You should join sometime, Father.
I'd love to.
I'm sure that they'd love to hear your tale of heroism and how you became a half-dragon.
I'm sure they'll at least be intrigued by it.
And then that's when I cut into his flesh and ripped his heart out.
And ate it.
And ate it for a week straight.
You know, I made so many different dishes.
It actually tastes pretty good.
I didn't even need to cook it. It was already... it was a little spicy.
I think I'm going to take up red dragon hunting from now.
Where'd that one dragon that we let go head off to? I'm hungry.
No, not our friend.
But yeah, you catch up with your daughter and your son-in-law, and they fill you in on things that they've been up to lately.
Alright.
Still doesn't sound like you're gonna have any grandkids anytime soon, but
Which is unfortunate, but Theo doesn't make that his disappointment in that known.
He's a better father than that.
Yeah, I guess
Theo looks
curse,
different,
I can
yeah.
remove it, but if it's like
As much as-
magical, I can't
That
do
is.
anything.
yeah, he ate the dragon heart and became
Mhm,
half dragon.
mhm.
So yeah, this is his new form.
Yep.
Yeah, he a Dargan.
Dargan man now. But were there any other NPC?
Now.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. So to just give a quick list, he wants to speak to Karlika, Ari. He does want to speak to Emoji, and then he also had a conversation to have with I can't remember her name, the Copper Dragon lady.
Avisha.
Yes. So that's a bit of conversing, but
Okay, yeah. So those two would probably go to enjoy the rest of the party, where kind of the nobles are hanging out.
Mhm.
Your mom and dad aren't technically nobles, but they're butting in anyway to get the fancy wine for Emoji. Yeah, so they'll be over there for that. Karlika, you kind of just fill in on everything and thank her, right?
I also wanted to talk to her about the circle.
Okay, cool.
So I'll say, well, I'm not a were even anymore.
I can see that,
But
and I can sense it.
If you'll have me still, I would still like to be a part of the circle.
You have helped our circle in many ways, you and your group. You may remain an honorary member, of course.
I very much appreciate that. And if there's anything you need of me, do not hesitate to let me know.
Of course. We help each other, after all.
That we do.
And as for the artifact that you retrieved for us, is it still in your possession?
Most of it. Some of it has been used to save the life of someone in need.
And that is
Yes.
what it was intended for.
And that is why I used it as such. There's still some left, and he'll produce the single drop left in the vial. If you would have this back now that the threat has passed.
Well,
She's going
Wonderful.
to raise her hand and kind of shake her head, and she says, "There's still one more enemy you must deal with, is there not? Keep it.
Theo will.
If your
Theo will
task,
win.
yeah, if your task is complete and you
Yes,
have not
there's-
used, okay, if your task is completed and you have not used the rest of the vial, then you may return it to us. But
Of course.
I would rather you succeed than fail. So keep it.
May it never come. May the day never come where I need to use this last drop.
That's the next episode.
What are you talking about? This episode.
A rock falls on top of let's see, there's 4 of you here right now. On top of Theo. Or the 2. Anyway, no, I'm just kidding.
May the day never.
Oh my god, he's dead.
It shatters the flask, and the drop lands on you, and you come back to life, pinned under a boulder.
My legs,
That'd be horrifying.
my legs, buddy.
I can't feel my legs. Oh, they're over there. That explains why. Oh God, they're over there.
Well, lucky for you, Theo, I have regenerate.
Let's go. All right, but yeah, she will permit you to keep it for now.
Thank you.
Of course. And thank you to your group for bringing back those who had fallen in the battle. For several of our circle that had died. Such kindness will not be forgotten.
Of course.
I almost
it
said
was-
forgiven. Forgotten. Will not be forgotten.
We will remember this.
Brought
in a
back
good
that
way, right?
bitch Dave.
Yeah. What the fuck?
What?
Windows thing just popped up on here. We want to thank you for your loyalty as a Windows 10 customer. As end of support for Windows 10 approaches, we're here to support you on your PC journey. Your PC is not eligible to upgrade to Windows 11. Fuck you.
Alright.
Windows 11's been up for like ages. Why is it telling you now?
Because Windows 10 is going to be no longer supported in
Just
2025 in October.
Well, how the fuck does it? Okay.
Windows 10 is
I
no
don't
longer
want
going to be
Windows
supported.
11. I don't want Windows 11 because they require that you have a webcam turned on constantly.
What?
God.
No, they
Yeah.
don't.
Don't they?
I have,
Because I was
have
talking
Windows
to
11.
I was talking to a tech friend of mine who said that Windows 11 requires that a webcam is installed.
Are you on a laptop?
No.
Well, then you don't have a problem, do you?
Huh.
How the fuck are they supposed to detect if you have a webcam or not?
I don't know. I mean, I do have a webcam, but like,
I have a camera,
No.
not like an actual like a webcam, but it's not on 24/7 because it turns on when it's on.
huh.
I think you're no disrespect to your friend. I think they're I think they're full of shit.
He was
Yeah.
ranting about how Windows 11 is basically just spyware. So I don't know.
Well, I mean,
That about
I'm sure
every
it
new
is.
edition.
Listen, everything is fucking spyware today. You are not
Government-
alone right
God,
now.
you're right.
Listen, brother, the
You're
government
right.
can spy on me all they want. They ain't gonna find shit.
It's not the government that I'm worried about spying on me. It's just fucking. I don't want random companies doing this shit, you know? But they're gonna do it anyway. So, oh
We need to
well.
find what juicy details are there. There's just all my porn.
Yeah, basically. Ah, yes, we know what kind of porn he likes. Now we can advertise to him.
Good, I see more things that I like. Bring
My
it
God.
on. I don't fucking care.
All right, but anyway,
more
let's not be.
women on my feed.
Let's get back on the rails here. So there's that conversation with Karlika. Did you have anything else you wanted to talk with her about, or was that it?
That was pretty much. Oh,
Okay.
I was going to ask,
Oh.
and I was supposed to ask my family before this, but I was going to see if my family wanted to become were ravens and join the circle as well.
Oh my god.
Okay.
So I suppose I'll have to ask them first.
Okay.
Kids, guess what?
You guys want to be immune to physical damage? Do you guys
wanna be able
never
to
want to
turn
be
into
able
a
to?
bird?
Do you guys not want to be able to use our silverware anymore?
We could save a lot of money.
You can sell it all. All the silverware.
Tax write-off.
Look, silver is out. Lead is where it's. where
Oh
it's
no! They're not immune to poison. My God. Gold
Oh, yes.
eating ware? That doesn't sound like a good idea.
I've
Not-
discovered this. I've
Guys, we're gonna be
discovered this new-
millionaires. Guys, we're gonna be millionaires. I just found this mine filled with anthrax.
It seems like such a useful substance.
We're gonna
Let's put it in everything.
Let's put in our kids' drywall.
Oh my god, no.
Guys, I have a brilliant idea. Why don't we build houses out of asbestos?
What's
Oh,
cancer?
I was just gonna say, it's like I discovered this new material, asbestos. It's my God, it's
The
revolutionary.
greatest
Let's
thing.
put it in everything.
Oh, goodness. So, yeah, Theo will go back and say, oh, yes, I was also meaning to say, so you know how in the recap I talked about that whole were-raven thing, right?
Yeah, we remember.
I wanted to, since I still have connections with the were-ravens, offer, because it, offer if you would want to become one. Not that I think you would or wouldn't, but that the offer is there for you to choose.
Sorry, I had to turn on my AC there. It's getting really hot in here. There's a heat warning right now in my neighborhood, and it's like 97 degrees right now, and keeping my AC off just is not working. So, my apologies if you guys can hear that. It's getting too hot in here, though. I'm getting all sweaty.
I've never noticed the heat because I have my AC on this whole time. And
Yeah, it's 97 out right now. Yeah.
Oh my god!
Yeah. It's okay though. I'll cool off here in a minute when my AC is lasting. But yeah. So you could give me like a persuasion to see if you can convince them to do it.
Sure.
Oh shit.
Oh.
Oh damn!
All right. Yeah. Sure. You know what? Being a were-raven sounds cool. Let's do it. Yeah, so the two of them agree to become were-ravens and enter the circle.
Yep. And then just go back to Karlika and say, another thing. I wanted to know if you would be willing to allow my family to be inducted into the circle as well.
You have proven yourself worthy. I believe that your family would be welcomed into the circle with open arms.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
We can either have them come to our circle's domicile, or we can visit them at your home.
It may be best to visit them. I think
Very
that
well
would
then.
probably be the quicker and easier arrangement.
And that is what we shall do.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Yes, you've gotten your kid and her husband to join your cult.
Hooray!
Yay!
Now any possible children will also be were-ravens. I have created a noble bloodline of were-ravens.
Beautiful.
Look, if that guy if his fertility problem is a curse, I can remove it. But if it's not, I can't do shit.
But perhaps changing into a were-raven will fix this.
Oh my god. Alright. There were some other people you wanted to talk to, right?
Yes, I wanted to talk to Ari, the cleric of Seoul.
Okay.
And-
She, I believe, is currently with Sentinel out in the other room.
Ah, okay. Unavailable or?
You don't know. You haven't gone up to her just yet, but she's not in this room right now.
Okay, so
She went out of this room with Sentinel.
that conversation will happen later, and it's time to talk to Emoji.
All right. All right, Emoji. Theo comes over and sits next to you.
You doing okay?
Yeah. I think so.
Yeah, no insight. God damn it.
Yeah, she's fine.
Well, you know what? I fully trust you and believe you.
Little on the
I'll,
nose.
I'll give you. I'll throw you a bone. She seems to be okay, but something definitely seems to be on her mind.
Okay.
I'll do that. I won't be like. I won't shut you down.
Yeah, no, shut up, go away.
Begone, I'm brooding.
You didn't get a boon, and you seem to be thinking about something. Are you sure you don't want to talk? There's no... You know there's no judgment here from me. We're friends.
I know it's Listen, if we're going to talk about this, can we find a private space where there's no one
course.
around?
Give me a second. Artemis?
Hmm?
Is there a private room I could have a conversation in? I mean, you know this temple better than anybody here. Well, anybody that I know here.
Is all this space accessible?
I mean, pretty much, but like this is the over here on the right side. There's a pair of doors that leads over to the quarters for the priests who live at the church. There's also a storage room over here on the left side of the room. The library is over here, which isn't hosting any part of the party, so.
Alright, Artemis will get up, and she'll tell her family she'll be back, and she will show you down towards the
library.
Alright, Theo will motion for Emoji to follow.
Emoji will follow.
I'm not gonna zoom out or else this is gonna be painful to navigate.
Yeah, it's pretty big.
Hi guys, bye guys.
Oh, goodbye. Nyum.
This is the library. It's not being used to host any of the party space, so there's
Okay.
no one really interested in coming in here.
Thank you. If you want to go back to the conversation you're having, go ahead.
Could it just
Yeah.
be the two of us?
Alright, but I fully intend to go back to my family.
Right.
I'll see you guys later.
Thank you, Artemis.
Okay. Bye bye.
Alright. Well, Lone, what is it? What do you want to talk about? I'm all ears. Well, I don't...
That's the thing, I don't want to talk about it, but with the amount of people who keep asking me about it, I think it's inevitable. Okay, I can do this, I just need to take a breath. Okay. You got this. She's going to like clap her hands together in front of her and just whisper as quietly as she can. I hate to enter, Sunny knows it.
Okay.
Nothing? I thought that was going to be way worse.
Oh yeah, no, look, there's probably millions of people that hate Andros. It's fine. He's a god. He could take it. He's a big boy. If he's got a problem with it, who the hell cares?
I mean, a lot of people actually, including in our party. Like, why do you think I told Artemis to go?
Yeah, I get that. It's okay.
You're not gonna ask
even
why,
if-
or
Well, why? Okay, why would it be a big problem that you don't like a particular god?
well, it's just the fact that like everyone that we know worships him like crazy, and I just don't get it at all. Like, I mean, I know I'm biased, but it's here's my dilemma, right?
Right?
So, throughout all of my life, I've always been one to know that, like, being independent is always, like, very important, and all that stuff. Everyone should have, like, their own opinions and have their own way of thinking and all that, be able
Of
to do the
course.
things that they want to do, right?
Right.
But then I come here, into Andronia with these people, and it's the opposite. Everyone's the same. Everyone has the exact same opinions everywhere we go.
No, you know what? I agree. Look, even if I've become a paladin of Andros, a lot of this Andros stuff that people are very attached to, I'm not actually that big of a fan of.
No,
The
not
whole
at all.
revenge, vengeance, whatever. To be fair, that Revenger that we worked with a while ago kind of creeped me the fuck out.
Honestly, it's like I hate to use the cult words, but it's like such cult vibes,
No, I get it. I get it.
But and that's not even the worst part, because like, okay, everyone acting and thinking the same way, like, okay, like that I can excuse a little bit, because that's just me being petty, right? The big problem with the guy was the fact that my mom and dad, who have never been Andronian citizens, they've always been independent, were drafted into his fucking military to fight his war. They wanted nothing to do with it. They wanted to retire. But no, a bunch of Bloodguard happened to wander into our house one day, and it's like, you are being drafted for the military, either serve us or die, and all that bullshit. And then all of a sudden my house was empty and I'm all by myself.
Oh yeah, no, I absolutely don't blame you. You know what? If that happened to me, I'd feel the exact same way.
Hell, why do you think I even became an adventurer? I was tired of sitting at home in this big house in the middle of nowhere all by myself. That's why I left. My sister already went off to do her own thing, but that was, before all the soldiers came. So I went to go just pass the time. And then, a couple of months later, and I meet you guys, and then we had the close call with my mom, and I will tell you this, and I don't want anyone else to know this, because, again, I really like those guys. I like all the people that we're hanging out with.
Of course.
But if my mom died, I would have killed Andros. This party would have gone very different if she was not here. That is the only reason why I didn't stand up to him in that moment. It's because my mom and dad were watching me, proud of me. It's the only reason why. And he knows this. He knows because he sees everything, just like every other piece of shit God does. That's all they do. They watch up from the skies and they let the people suffer down here below. And when the real problems actually kick in, that's when they step in. Bullshit.
No, Look. I spent 10 years of my life hating the gods. Because none of them did anything to save my family when they died. I understand. I get it. I'm not going to tell you to not hate Andros, or that your feelings are wrong or unjustified. I get it.
It's frustrating because it feels like I have to pick a side. On one hand, there's Andros, the one man. I don't even like the fact that I have to call him a god. That man controls everything and everyone, and if you don't do what he says, then you get smited, But on the other hand, I have my friends, you guys, and some of our friends literally worship him. I don't want to let them down. Like Artemis, I don't want to let Artemis down. I don't want to, cause all these issues and these problems just because of how I feel.
I get it. Look. There's a balance to be struck here. Going all one way or all the other is hardly ever the right call, or a healthy call. You end up compromising a bit to help your friends, but please, if there's ever a boundary that's about to be crossed, don't be afraid to say it. We're your friends, we'll respect that. If there's something you're uncomfortable with, don't feel like you can't say it just because Artemis is a cleric of Andros or I'm a paladin or whatever. It's okay to say. It's okay to let us know that you're uncomfortable with something or that something is crossing a line. If we are your friends, we will respect that. I promise, if you ever come to me and say you're uncomfortable with something, or that I'm crossing a line somewhere, I will respect that because you are my friend and I care about you. More than any of this bullshit god stuff or whatever else I'm doing in my life. You're my friend. I care about you. If you tell me something like that, I'm going to listen. I will respect it. And you have my support and I will back you up if anybody else crosses a line.
Okay. She nods up and down.
Alright. Well, you better go get some drink before your parents get drink at all.
Yeah, that is true.
Try to enjoy the party. It's not an Andros party, it's an us party.
Look at the good wine over here. They really got the good stuff today.
It's our party. It's the opportunity for us to celebrate. It's not an Andros party. It's not an Andros whatever. Fuck him. It's his temple, but I'm going to say fuck him. And I know he can
I
hear
say,
me
"Oh,
or
fuck him,
something.
yeah."
Yeah. Either way, it's our party. Go have fun. If you have any problems, let me know. I'm always here to help.
Okay.
Alright?
I will try my best to enjoy myself.
Okay. If you find you can't enjoy yourself, let me know, and me and you will sneak out of here and find some other way to enjoy the night. Alright?
Okay.
Okay. And Theo will very kind of hesitantly, going off of the advice of Emoji's mother, like hesitantly reach his hand up and scratch behind her ear.
Emoji's just like, what the hell?
I'm sorry, your mother told me that to do this. I don't know if.
No, keep going.
It feels extra good because you actually have claws. Like
I actually have claws.
Her
Right there,
eyes just
right
like
there.
her eyes just roll to the back of her head.
I feel like maybe I am uncomfortable now.
Don't stop.
Oh my god.
Someone's gonna fucking listen to it. Door's like, oh, good heavens, and it's just like scritches.
Somebody comes and says, everybody all right in here? Emoji's just on the floor, curled up.
Oh no, I'm allergic. Oh god, I need to leave. Oh no, there's more out here.
I'll say with that though, they end up, they finish up and they
Yep.
go
All
back.
right.
We'll say Emoji's like, if Andros is in the room, she tries to like find a different room to hang out in. So she's just gonna grab a drink and be like, I'm gonna go over here. Bye bye.
That room's actually closed.
Never mind. Over
Yeah.
here.
That one's a barracks for the
Up to
knights.
door tries to open it, doesn't open.
Every door's locked. Help me.
No, these doors are open down here. You can go down to the main room over here where you first came in, and there's people partying there as well.
Yeah, she'll have to go over here with the rest of them.
All right, so I kind of want to wrap up here for this segment pretty quick. So,
Yes.
what exactly did you guys want to talk to the others about?
I just wanted to ask Ari if she will meet me by the Temple of the Gods later.
Okay.
Doesn't have to be a deeper conversation than that right now.
Okay.
And then I was supposed to go into a pocket dimension and discuss some things with the others, with the dragon.
Yeah, with these two. Yeah.
Yeah. If you want to do that later, we could do that later. I could just kind of set a time for us to meet and do that.
Sure, schedule an appointment. Yeah.
Right.
Okay, yeah, we can do that real quick.
Okay.
Ah, there you are. Hello.
Hello.
Yes, it's a wonderful party, isn't it?
It certainly is.
That's a lie. There aren't even any clowns here. How could you call this a party?
Looking at one right now.
Dad, stop. You're embarrassing me. Oh, all right. Sorry. So, did you consider the conversation we had earlier?
Yes. If there's a time we can meet to have this discussion after this party, I'm willing to talk. But again, it needs to be private somewhere where we can't be seen or heard.
Oh, of course. We can set up a appointment. We'll be heading back to Capernia after this. How about, he pulls out a notebook and starts flipping through some pages. That's booked. Here we are. How about in 2 weeks?
Alright. 2
I'm
weeks
going to be a bit busy back at the academy, you see. We have finals coming up. And I don't want anybody lighting their dorm rooms on fire.
No, that would be bad.
Yes. Maybe.
Right. What do you mean, maybe?
I mean, if they light their room on fire and are able to get control over it, that displays a mastery of fire magic, doesn't it? Dad, they shouldn't have lit their room on fire in the first place.
I'll never understand magic.
It's just semantics. Look,
don't
as
think
long
that's
as they get it under control, then it's fine, right? We'll just use
that's
midnight.
what semantics means. But
I don't
okay.
care. We'll just go with that.
Sure.
For speaking human language, I much prefer to speak in other languages, you see.
Okay. 2 weeks. That sounds great. I gotta go.
Alright, don't let any fae pull your tail on your way out.
Sure. And he'll leave.
God, what a weirdo. That's Alzarius talking about you, by the way. No, I'm just kidding. Alright. So, the rest of the party goes by, and if there wasn't anything else anybody wanted to do, then we can skip to the end of the party where you guys are leaving.
Yep. We
Yep.
skip.
Alright. Well, I'll just take you over here then.
Artemis just stuffs her face with the good beef and just hangs with her face.
Nom. Alright, the party concludes and people start going back home. And you guys are now free to do whatever you want.
What time is it?
The party would have ended around like 9 o'clock p.m.
Mm-hmm. I would imagine that we can't go see Finn until tomorrow morning.
Yeah, Finn's store closes around this time, so that's a fair assessment.
Artemis will
keeping
be
the-
heading home.
I'm going to keep the party going. Whoever I have amassed during my little, charismatic jaunt through the party, whatever little crowd I've maybe have gathered, bar hop time.
Oh my god, okay, who's joining for the bar hopping?
Okay, Artemis has one chance to stop Theo.
All right. Well, you know what? Fuck it. It's a celebration. Whatever. Theo, do what you want. She thought about it for a moment. She was about to, but then she realized the occasion. She was like, fuck it.
All right,
I'm
anyone
gonna
else?
Get drunk and burn down a tavern with my fire breath.
Oh man.
Yeah.
And then Artemis just like, she like face palms. She's like, all right. You know what? I guess I'm the only one that has to come. I just can't let you guys do anything on your own.
I think Angelica has
She's
gone.
gonna come along just to fucking adult and make sure you don't
Oh
do
my
that.
god.
I
Adult,
think
the guy
Angelica
who's older than you. Sorry, go ahead,
I think
Shane.
Angelica has gone full, like, heels are off, like she's taken off her heels, walking barefoot. Maybe like she's holding on to them, and maybe those are her heels. Hopefully, like we're both already a little like kind of tipsy, but the party's gonna continue.
All right. Are you guys gonna go to a fancy tavern first, or one of the like seedier taverns? They're not exactly seedy, but they're like cheaper.
The closest one, and then bar hop from there.
Perfect. Okay. Is Emoji joining in on this as well?
Surprisingly, no.
Okay.
She's gonna pass.
She's gonna head back to where her parents are staying at the time. With them.
Yeah, I'd say so. Yeah, I'd say she's
Okay.
gonna go.
Yeah, they've got an in room currently that they've been staying at.
Hell yeah, Airbnb. Hell yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
I'm pulling an Epcot like drinks around the world thing over here. All right, I'm getting one strong drink from every bar we visit.
All right.
And we are walking basically the entire city.
Pretty
to
much.
get back to Artemis.
You guys just have like an entourage following you and people going to each bar with you. You lose a few, gain a few everywhere you go. And by the end of the night, there's so many drunk people that the last bar you're at has to ask some people to leave because you can't sleep at the bar. But overall, it's a pretty splendiferous night. Can you give me a D100 roll, please, Shade?
Absolutely.
Real quick.
92.
Okay, and can you give me a con save along with
Yeah,
that?
sure.
Is Artemis
luckily-
drinking as well, or no?
No.
Okay, Theo, can you also give me a con save here? Thank you.
Lucky for me, I'm proficient in them now. Thank you, level up.
Yay!
17.
Alright, with all of the drinking that you've done, the DC actually went up for each hour that went by. How many hours would you guys be partying?
I don't know. How long does it take us to get back home?
Depends on where you end up. Which also depends on how long you're partying.
Probably. Theo, I don't know what you might call it, but I'm thinking like pretty late into the night, like
Probably.
1 or 2 a.m.? Okay. You guys would end up kind of over here in the market district with one of the taverns that's over here. And let's see, Shade, you definitely get drunk. Theo, you're a little less drunk, but you're pretty drunk. Shade is so drunk that he's slurring his words and kind of like struggling to walk. But he's managing to walk. Just barely.
Your fucking will. Theo,
Yeah.
you've wings now, right?
I've always had wings.
Right, that's right.
Well,
Yeah.
not always.
I've almost always had wings.
I want let's race. All race.
I think you're gonna crash if you try and do that.
I think we'll be fine. Next, we gotta make it.
Where are you racing
What's
to?
the worst that could happen?
You're gonna crash.
Put on this piano show song.
I've seen gods fight. Theo, I've seen gods fight. Crashing is nothing.
Yeah, but if you crash into my home, we're going to have a serious problem.
Make a persuasion check.
Oh my god. With disadvantage.
Damn, that's pretty good. Fuck.
You guys aren't even close to the house right now, though.
Right.
You guys are on the other side of town.
We're not even.
Yeah, but
we're
they're
not-
too drunk to know that.
Look,
I don't
if you wanna race, we could race outside of the wall.
Yes.
So from that patch of flowers to that, out, those 7 over there. All right. So, by the way, for the D100 roll here,
Yeah.
let's see, expanded carousing. All right, somebody challenges you to a game of cards with a lot of gold on the line.
All right.
Uh-oh.
One of the nobles that has joined you up with you, he slams his drink on the table after finishing it off, and he says, "How about instead of race, we have a nice game of cards. I wanna gamble with you guys. You guys are fun. How about 3,000 gold bet to start?"
You're on. You're on.
Yeah, all right.
Oh.
You got a set of cards?
Theo's gonna join in on this. This poor bastard does not know Theo is proficient at playing cards.
I think I am too.
All right. Who else wants in on this game? A few other people chime in. They want to join in. They're more of the richer folks as well. So they're gonna match his bet. There's about 3 other people that join in, so 4 people bet 3,000 gold.
That's the. I am proficient. Fucking tool proficiencies, one type of gaming set.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect. All right. Then I'll have you guys roll your proficiency on that. Let's see. We'll go ahead and use... It's going to be hard to do strategy while drunk, so we'll do it with... we'll do it with disadvantage. You can either do it based on charisma or on dexterity if you're trying to cheat.
Charisma, baby.
All right.
My dexterity is better, so Theo's gonna cheat.
All right.
Oh
So
my
either way, since you guys are drunk, you're going to be rolling with disadvantage regardless. Yep. That's unfortunate that it was
That's
disadvantage.
unfortunate.
Yeah.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah.
Okay, and so I'm rolling just a straight charisma check, right?
Yep. No,
well-
you're using your playing card set. So
Yeah,
if
if
you
you
have the
click
playing
playing
card
cards
set on
and
your,
go-
yeah,
Yeah, it'll query which.
it
one
should be
you
a tool
use.
proficiency on your character sheet. If you have it.
Never thought I would use it, so I never did. But I'll put it. But I can easily do it right here.
All right,
Proficiency
go ahead and
playing
do that.
card. There we go. Proficiency playing.
Oh no. Oh boy. Okay.
None. Okay. I'm gonna roll this, and then other things might happen after.
All right. Let's find out
Dis-
what happens.
Disadvantage playing card set. That's
No.
a natural.
Ooh.
So I'm
All
gonna
right.
spend a sorcery point to reroll it.
Of course.
And is the reroll at disadvantage or is that a straight roll?
I mean, your reroll is just one roll, right?
I believe so. Yeah.
You just reroll the dice.
All right. Cool. So straight roll.
Just one dice.
28.
Okay, that's better.
So much
Now,
better.
And before, because I have to declare it before anything happens, just to fucking double check, or not even to double check, just to really double down. And because Shade is drunk and doesn't know any better, to not just start using abilities, we're gonna go ahead and use that new blessing.
Oh my gosh.
all right, go ahead and roll that.
10.
38. Okay, so here's what goes down. One guy rolled a nat 20, so it's a good thing you did that because that actually beats his bonus out too much for him to be able to keep up with it. So, Shade, you win the whole pot. So there were 4 guys that bet 3,000 gold. Theo also bet 3,000 gold, and you won your 3,000 gold back by matching.
Jade, can we just shake hands? I don't have 3,000 gold.
You don't have 3,000 gold on you?
I'm gonna whisper to him. Neither do I, because we haven't divvied out our gold yet from the dragon. We still have to figure that out.
He was just gonna shake his hand.
Artemis has just been watching the whole time with their arms crossed. Like,
I owe you.
So that's 4,000, right? That I have now. Mine, that, not counting myself and Theo.
Bro, they put 3,000 down each, and there were 4 of them.
Oh, 3,000.
Yeah, so
That's
it's
12,000 gold
So
you just won.
I have 12,000.
Yeah, those guys are like, damn it. Oh, by the way, it's all in platinum, not actually. So it's 1,200 platinum that you get. Damn it! Ah! I can't believe we lost so badly. I can't believe I lost with this hand. Ah. Wait a minute. Didn't he-
Still lost.
Didn't he get a boon from Andros? Why are we gambling against this guy? Ah. Shit, you're right. Maybe we shouldn't have done that.
Wasn't his boon literally called the boon of luck?
Yep. Oh, man.
That's crazy.
Well, it was fun hanging out with you guys, but we're broke now, so...
Just hiccup. Just better luck next time, fellas.
Yeah,
You know, the bank's real close.
you're right. Is it open now, though? It's pretty late. It's like
It's
2 a.m. Well, what if we try going anyway? No. You'll get the blood guard on your back like that, man. Oh, right. My bad. Let's just go back to our inns. We'll do this another day.
We'll see you around.
Yeah, you guys were fun. See ya. One of them nearly trips as he's leaving.
As soon as those guys leave, Artemis is going to turn to Shade and Theo, and she's going to tell them, all right, I'm going to give you guys a choice. You can either get your own inn and stay in there, and I will not cure you of the alcohol. But if you still wish to stay at my home, I am getting rid of the alcohol in your system.
I look at Theo.
He looked back at me, and I looked at him, and he looked at me.
Back at Artemis.
Make a persuasion check.
No.
Yeah, 7.
We're
How-
gonna hop around a bit more and maybe get our own place to crash for tonight.
How far away is the house? What direction?
Like
I'm not
that
telling you. And I was just gonna
way-ish.
leave.
Theo points in just the completely wrong direction. It's like over there, I think.
This is for me. Okay, he said, "Whoa." I don't. You know what? Maybe you're right. Let's get in. Where's my girlfriend at?
I'm under the table.
She's
I'm
under the table.
tired. She's got a wine bottle in her hand, by the way, and she looks like she's half asleep.
Artemis is gone.
Artemis just leaves you guys there.
Hey, we're not supervised anymore.
You're right. What do we do now?
Bartender, another round.
Alright, the rest of the night goes by, and the next morning, the
Yeah,
two of you are gonna wake up in inn rooms. Alright, so...
You'll wake up outside the window on the roof of the inn.
That would be funny. Theo,
Yes.
you wake up on the floor next to the bed that you rented, and you also see some other people sleeping on the floor that have bottles all over the place with them. You don't recognize a single one of them.
I hope I didn't do anything.
He's like clothes. Pants. Do I still have my pants?
Your pants are still on.
Thank the gods.
Shade, you wake up outside of the city walls with Angelica, and you're both sleeping you were both sleeping out in the field of roses.
You know what?
Well, that's kind of
Ouch. Hold
I'm
on.
fine with
Ouch.
this. I'm fine with this.
But other than that, nothing bad happened. You guys have hangovers, but other than that, nothing bad.
Pretty
God.
bad hangovers.
Can I make a con save?
Theo has a new disease, though. No, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. Yikes. Anyway.
Yikers.
Yikers.
Can I use
Let's
can I
cut.
use,
Huh?
Can I use my ASMR healing hands to try to?
Get rid of
Cure
your
our
hangovers?
hangovers.
Yeah, you could do that. Alright, but we're going to travel back in time a little bit to Emoji, who went back to where her parents were staying.
Yeah.
We'll turn off this song here. Yeah, we'll just turn on like background music for this part. Hopefully it doesn't get too epic. Alright. So you and your parents headed back to the inn that they've been staying at, and now that you're in private with your parents, your mom will be like, "Oh, that was a fun party. The wine was pretty good. The food was pretty good. Well, now that we're in private, though, if you want to talk about it, Emoji, then we can. But if you're not comfortable talking about it, you don't have to share."
No, I mean, I'll tell you guys. I mean, I trust you guys and all that. Well, I talked to some friends about it, and I kind of came to like a better understanding of like how I feel and stuff. But I didn't take the boon because of you guys. Not that you did anything wrong. We haven't had much time to like talk about when you guys left. And it kind of bothered me when it happened, you know?
Oh, you
Have
mean
any-
when we got drafted?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was not great, but no. We needed bodies for the war. But we didn't really fight on the front lines exactly. What they wanted rather than our bodies was our minds, because we've been through a lot when we were adventurers. Like, we know how to solve problems. That's kind of why they took us.
Mama, I know, but that doesn't make it right. Doesn't make it okay.
That
They
is true.
threatened to charge you for treason if you refused. Like,
Yes, that is the law for the draft. It's not a fun law.
it's not even it's not even just. It's wrong. I don't understand why you guys are so okay with this. They could have hurt you. They did hurt you. You were in the hospital because of this.
Yes, that was the enemy trying to assassinate someone. But sometimes we do things we do not want to do because we have to do them. But it doesn't help that they offered us a lot of money as well. So that helped a little. But no, almost dying, that was not the thing that I was looking forward to going back to. So we are relieved that we don't have to do that anymore, thanks to you, but the money we were offered and that we got paid out recently, it's now in our bank.
Well, that's good, I guess.
That's going to help out a lot.
Wait, what do you mean a lot?
Well, your father and I have been talking for a while, and we were thinking about moving before we got drafted, and now we have the money to do that.
Moving? Where are you moving to?
There is a place very, very far from here. We would have to cross the ocean, but it's a little place called Eltas, and they're pretty chill there. There's not a lot of war that goes on over there. I hear it's very peaceful. We were hoping to retire there. Since, you know, there's this big war going on here, we don't want to get caught in the crossfire if anything bad happens.
Right. Where did you say that they were going to? Is that somewhere that Emoji would be familiar with?
It's across the sea or across the land of dragons. Crossing the sea is safer. Let me... This is the low quality map that I have right now, but it's this one here. That's the world map. It's that little blue area, or green area, sorry. It's this green area over here.
Okay.
Yeah. But we would have to take a boat to get there, and it's a long journey, so it's very expensive.
Why do you want to travel so far?
Well, your great-great-great-grandparents came from over there. So we'd like to return to our family's kind of place of origin before we, you know, get too old to make the journey.
Will I ever see you again?
Of course, you could come by, and plus, if we can get a mage to help us out, we could do teleportation instead afterward.
Oh, well, that's...
Since we've been here so often, we would leave the house to you, of course, and maybe we could get some mages to start setting up like what was it called? Like teleportation circles between the houses. That way we can visit whenever we want to. It would take about a year to set that up, I think, though.
I don't want to. I mean, that's fine. It's a big decision to make. You've been thinking about it for a while?
Yeah, we've been thinking about that for about, I think it was 10 years ago we first started talking about it.
Oh wow.
It was kind of just a dream that we would never be able to achieve, but with all this money coming in now, we could actually do it. So it's kind of like the silver lining of the bad situation.
I guess.
We're just trying to look on the bright side of everything. That's all. I'm glad that I didn't end up dying from that poison arrow.
I am too. I just wish you were never put in that situation to begin with. You shouldn't have to go through all that, Mama. Neither of you. That was not your burden to bear.
Well, it's over now, so we don't have to worry about that ever again. Thankfully. But look at you!
Doesn't it?
You're a hero now!
I know. Kinda feels bittersweet though.
Well, just remember what I told you about looking on the bright side of things. We're like super rich now.
That we are, Mama. I'm doing my best. It's been a hard few days and weeks and months.
And years?
No, not that much.
Oh, okay. But look at you, you can do whatever you want. You can be whatever you want. I'm so proud of you.
Thank you, Mama. She gives her mom a big hug.
He gives you a hug back, and your father will also chime in. He says, whatever happens now, well, I hope we can take you with us, actually. You'll be able to see where we came from originally. That is if you want to.
Cool.
Also, we need to get a hold of your sister at some point and let her know.
Yeah, she's been gone for a while now, hasn't she?
Yes, yes. Both of our daughters, the adventurers, just like us.
Yeah.
If you ever find her, let her know that we're hoping to do that. We want to see her before it happens.
Of course, yeah. If I run into her, I'll let her know.
Thank you.
I wish I could go with you, but I'm afraid I'm not finished here just yet.
Oh, well, we'll probably have to take a few more months to prepare for the trip anyway.
Oh, fair enough.
So if you're free by then, we'd love to have you come with us.
I'll see what I can do.
Alright. But, it starts getting kind of late, and your parents are getting a little tired, so they're kind of just gonna hang out with you a little longer before they go to bed.
Of course.
And by the time they turn in and fall asleep, is there anything you want to do that night? Or anything else, I should say?
I think she's gonna go to like a local shop before the night ends, and she's just gonna buy a journal.
Okay.
And
There's a
she's
few.
gonna
There's a
start-
few places that are like in the middle of closing but haven't closed yet that you can stop by.
All right, I'll quickly go over and just pick up an empty journal, and then she'll just spend the night kind of writing down some of
Okay.
her thoughts.
Yeah, there's like five copper that they're selling a small journal for.
Perfect. And yeah, so she'll write for a little bit. She's not the greatest at writing. She's never been very book smart, but she does her best, and then she'll write down some of her thoughts, then wrap up for the night.
All right.
In the distant background is the bar hop happening.
Yeah.
You hear a car crash, but it's actually just Shade crashing into a building while flying.
I like to imagine there's just one guy who's floating like face up in the river. Like there's no sign of the bar hop anywhere. It's just one guy who fell in, and as Emoji's walking, he just kind of floats by. He's like, "What's up?"
She's like, yeah, cities are weird. It just doesn't pay very much money.
You see out of the water comes a bottle with his hand attached to it, and he raises it up to his mouth and just drinks while floating.
Been there, big guy, been there.
My head hurts. Floats away.
That'll be it for emoji though.
All right. Then on to the next day, as you guys have enough downtime to work with to do basically whatever you want for a little while. However, let's see here.
I try to link back up with Theo and see if he remembers any of the night.
You won some card games, got some money. We continued drinking, and then it's all kind of a blur from there.
You know, I did notice my coin purse was a little heavier.
Yeah, you won a lot of money.
Huh.
You see Angelica pull another thorned rose out of her backside. Ah!
Where the hell were you two?
Outside the gates,
Everywhere.
in the rose fields.
Yeah, done that once. Don't do it. It's just awful. It's not worth it.
Not that bad if you find like a clear spot. You know, the brambles don't grow completely, but I don't know if I found a clear spot or not. The camera cuts behind him, and his still wearing the suit. Like his whole front looks fine, but his entire like back and leg, like just all of the suit in the back is covered in bramble.
Amazing.
I mean, to each their own.
We should get back to Artemis, huh?
Yeah. Yeah, I feel like we might have disappointed her a bit.
I don't care.
Damn.
Listen, she's nice and all. I really do appreciate her as a friend, and I actually appreciate all of you for allowing me to join you and help in these endeavors. And I really do feel like I have some actual friends now. That being said, I haven't cared what people think about me for a long time now. If she's disappointed, she can be disappointed, but I don't appreciate her any less than I already do.
Yeah, that's fair enough.
Literally the
Alright.
exact opposite of emoji from the previous night.
Yeah. Yeah, it's literally the
Control
like,
freak.
I don't care what people think. I don't worship gods anymore, but I'll accept boons if they're given. Power's power, you know.
Yeah.
Unlimited power.
Unlimited power!
Man,
Anyway.
this is a bitch ass motherfucker. He pissed on my.
Pissed on my fucking wife!
He pissed on this dragon corpse.
Well, I guess I should take you to this map instead since you're in the town. Hold on. Here we go. We're very regular here, guys. Alright. So you guys head back over to Artemis's house. Emoji, are you sticking around with your parents for the day, or are you also going to meet up with the party?
No, I'll meet up with the rest of the party.
Alright, alright. So, yeah, Artemis's house is kind of just the hangout zone here.
Yeah,
But now her family's there.
Along the way, Theo's just gonna spend 5 lay on hand points to just cure his hangover.
Alright. Man.
Oh, I'm also gonna spend now that I fucking have gold. I guess along the way I'm going to spend, I think it's 500 of it to get my another item that I need to cast spells. Was it Tasha's other lovely guys?
Is it a...
Symbol of the Outer Planes, worth at least 500 gold.
Okay, cool.
So I picked that up along the way. What's that, 50 platinum, right?
Something like that, yeah. Because it's mostly plat that you have right now.
Yeah.
Alright, so you guys head back over to Artemis's place, and she is enjoying a nice breakfast with her family. And you would hear a knock at the door as some of the party members start trickling in Artemis.
All right. Artemis will get up and say, "I've got the door," as she heads over to open it.
Alright. Let's see, who would arrive first?
I mean, Emoji's technically...
Well, Emoji didn't wake up with a hangover, so I'll say unless Emoji slept in on purpose, then... Or outside, yeah, that's also true. So if Emoji didn't, like, sleep in super long, then she'd probably arrive first.
All right, then she arrives first then.
Alright.
Oh, Emoji, good morning.
Good
I hope
morning.
you had a good night.
Hi. I did. How are you?
I'm doing really well. I'm really enjoying spending time with my family again.
Same here.
Yeah. At least I know that every time I come home now, my mom and dad will be here. Avelia is choosing to continue her service.
You hear from the kitchen, "I'm retired now! Woo!"
Artemis will chuckle a bit.
That's her dad.
I know Dad's been wanting to retire for quite a while. Artemis is back to her usual self, no longer in fine clothes. She's back to wearing the plate armor she always does. Even in her own home.
Paranoid about battle, huh?
Armor and weapons are part of my religion.
That's true. That's very
She will,
true.
step aside to let Emoji in.
Wonderful. She'll enter.
We're just having some breakfast if you want to join us.
Wonderful. Yes, of course. She'll join them all for some tea and
Alright.
biscuits or whatever they got.
The Aether household really loves their eggs.
They're full of protein, that's why.
Yeah.
Very good.
Your dad's just like wearing normal clothes right now, and so's your mom and your sister. You're literally the only one wearing armor at the moment.
Yeah, no, Artemis has
Yeah.
been different in that way.
Yep. Your dad's like, "I was thinking after breakfast we go down to the park and we have a nice little jog. What do you think?" So it might be a little difficult in that armor to keep going with us. Don't want to brag or nothing, but I'm pretty fast when I'm not wearing my armor.
You know what, Dad? I don't doubt you. Unfortunately, we have some business, me and the party, that we have to attend to first, but then I should have some free time.
All right. Well, it's supposed to get kind of hot today, so I'd rather do it in the morning.
I guess we could visit Finn's later. I mean, are we in a rush to collect anything from Finn, Emoji?
What was the question?
Artemis's family wants to take her out for a run at the Park and Sports Center. And Artemis is asking if we're in a hurry to collect funds from Finn or not.
I don't know. I would say that's something we should ask the rest of the group when they get here, maybe?
We'll still be eating breakfast for a while, so we've got some time.
You want a plate?
Yeah, sure. If you're offering.
Alright, give me a minute. He's up, he's gonna cook some more for you. Yeah, a nice big plate of eggs, sausage, and baked potatoes.
Hell yeah. Emoji eats a lot of food, so I hope they don't mind.
As you're about halfway into eating your breakfast here, Theo and Shade would show up as well.
Well, anyway, Theo, so that's why I'm banned in about 50% of the bars up in
Outside this music getting so epic for your banning. My God, I need to figure out which song that is and take it off of this specific playlist and put it to something else.
Jesus Christ, that's
Bro.
Oh, yeah.
That was an epic story.
fucking beautiful.
Oh, yeah. Another reason why Artemis insists on wearing armor is because she literally finds this armor of hers to be more comfortable than regular clothes.
Alright.
That's full on soldier behavior. Like, actually,
Literally.
Yeah.
that's full on soldier behavior where it's like once they come back and they get a bed, they're like, too soft, sleep on the floor.
Artemis still loves beds, however, armor.
Just don't sleep in
Sleep
it.
if she could.
There's a feat for that.
I tried looking it up. I couldn't
think.
find it.
Oh, never mind. There's a feat for that in
that's
Pathfinder.
Pathfinder.
Yeah.
I mean,
We're not
if we
playing
could port it,
Pathfinder.
I mean, if we could
You're
port
right,
it
we're
to
not.
D&D, I would take it.
Alright, but yeah, you guys are all here now. They're just enjoying some breakfast. You guys can chat.
Artemis will let them in, and then they come over to breakfast and we chat.
Oh, good morning.
Good morning. Trust you two had a good night and didn't burn anything.
Well, I can't promise that.
Hey, just I'll go light on the pepper so you don't sneeze.
You know, probably a good idea. I'm still new to this. I don't know if that would actually affect anything.
If it gets in
Actually-
your nose, I mean.
Does spice even affect me anymore? Hold on.
Time
Give
to
me some of
find
that
out.
pepper.
Bro, if it doesn't, that'd be so sad.
Okay. He
Or
passes
does it
you the
still affect
pepper.
but you just love it now.
He passes you the pepper.
He'll just eat some pepper just straight from the
Alright.
shaker.
It tastes like pepper. It's not like there's like a lot of capsaicin in pepper, so it doesn't like burn or anything.
There's not even
Do you
actually
have any hot sauce?
There's not any in
there
it.
actually, there's
Yeah, when you-
no capsaicin in pepper. It's
Yeah.
pepperin or something like that.
Yeah.
I would say
Now that I think
Artemis
about it,
is-
that's not strong enough.
I
Does
would say
anybody have
Artemis's dad is a big hot sauce fan.
Do you have
So
anything
I
stronger?
would assume we have some.
You want my special sauce?
It's very spicy. I tried it once. It was way too much.
You know what? Yes. I'll try that.
He brings it out with gloves and tongs. He can't even hold the vial.
Alright. Just know you asked for it. He walks away for a little bit and starts going through the pantry.
Emoji raises her hand. Can I have some too?
Yeah, I can
Sure.
have some too.
I'm curious.
All right.
I think
He brings out a small bottle. All right, see you, Zaris. Have a good night. He brings out a small bottle that has a skull on it, and he places it down on the table in front of you guys. And what he's gonna do now is he grabs a small like a sauce brush, right? And he just dips a little bit of it in there, and he puts it on your plate for each of you. The two of you that I wanted to try.
I want to say, I think Shade took like 10-15 minutes to like get the bramble out and change into more comfortable clothes. Has no idea what's going on and is gonna eat some because he doesn't know what's happening and it just looks like hot sauce.
You know, Artemis is gonna watch as it happens, and she's not gonna say anything. She wants to see what happens.
All right, go ahead, give it a try.
All right. Theo will look at Emoji, nod, and then go ahead and try his.
All right.
We'll try it at the same time.
So you both lick the hot sauce. Can you both give me a Constitution saving throw?
Of course.
All right,
Oh,
Theo, it's definitely burning. You get a burning sensation, but it's pleasant. You enjoy this. Tasty. Emoji, you're powering through it. You got this. You got this. You don't got this. Does anybody have any water? Or milk? Milk? Does anybody have any milk?
What do I get if I rage?
Fire begins. You rage and fire begins spewing from your mouth. That's what happens.
Just, like,
Shade, you're good.
slams
It's
her
pleasant.
fist out on the table, and she's like, "Feel they burn! Yes!"
Meanwhile, there are tears in her eyes.
I am an adventurer.
As for
pretty good.
Shade and Theo, you guys are good. It's hot. It's definitely hot. Some of the hottest stuff you've ever had, but it's really good.
it's so epic again.
It really is. It's so epic. This is so Skyrim.
Emoji just screamed.
Between the
Pretty good.
sauce and the heart, I'm pretty sure Theo just really likes spicy food.
No, something spicy and oily and greasy is great when you're hungover. Just gonna say.
True.
No, wait. You know what? Artemis is gonna look at her dad because she hasn't tried this stuff since she was a kid. And she's gonna go like, Dad, you know what? I'm a big woman now. I can
I'm a
take
big
And she
girl.
goes to, I'm a big girl. And she's gonna go ahead and dip it in the sauce and try it herself, and I'm gonna roll Constitution save.
Hell yeah, Artemis.
It's pretty good stuff. You got any more?
All right, you plop it in
no.
your mouth, and first it tastes sweet, and then, after merely 3 seconds, the burn gets so intense you start crying and your face turns red.
No, never mind. I can't.
What the fuck?
I tried.
Power on, my friend. You've got this. I believe in you.
And she's like coughing and like. But she's really enjoying herself. She loves everyone in her house.
Well, Shade, it looks like we have the better constitutions here. I think we are going to be the frontliners now.
Incredible.
It's just good stuff.
Aren't you already, Theo?
Well,
About that.
yes, but actually no.
Beautiful. All right.
Yes, but actually no.
And Artemis is gonna turn to you and she's gonna say, "Remind me, who's been down the most?"
Oh shit. She throwing shade. Not
At
the
least-
know but.
At least I'm not currently in tears right now.
You know what?
Emoji slams her fist down on the table. I have literally died for all of you. I win.
Hey, I
know
died
what?
too. You don't have that over me.
Right. I don't think
Died
any.
poorer.
eating another bite
You
of food
don't
with
know.
the
You weren't there when I died.
eating another bite
You
of
know what?
food with
It's
sauce
to
on
show
it.
my dedication. She'll grab the hot sauce and be just chuck it.
No, not all of it!
Oh,
All right, can you give me another con save with disadvantage this time?
yes, I can.
The whole table's like emoji down.
Oh boy, okay.
Oh no.
Emoji, you're in so much pain that, well, rainbows come out of your mouth. That's the censorship. Oh no, not the.
Oh.
We get this enough from the other cat.
Falls on the floor and she just looks at me like, I made a great mistake.
5 round hands points cure the poison.
And this is poison. The
Ah. Well, looks like I'm gonna need to get some more now. As he looks at the empty bottle.
You are absolutely going to need to tell me that recipe, though.
Oh, I got you.
So
Actually, I think I hung it up over here somewhere. Let me take a
We
look.
should have just threw this in Charagor's mouth. That would kill it instantly.
okay. And then Artemis, she's gonna go
Oh.
ahead and use lesser restoration on herself.
By the way, I can use prestidigitation and I'll clean everything.
Okay, thank you.
Just wave my hand and it disappears.
Yeah, and Artemis does not need to waste a spell slot for that. I could just pump 5 points of lay on hands and cure that.
Okay. Well, you two were not here yet. My family wants to go on a run with me over in the Parks and Sports Center this morning.
Oh,
We're not
that sounds
in-
lovely.
Everybody can join in if they want. I think
Yeah.
the recipe's over here. I got a lot of things hanging up over here. Hold on just a second.
We can go to Finn's later, right? After this? After
Yeah,
that?
I'd love to join you guys for a run.
Artemis will have a large smile. This sounds really fun.
Ah, here it
I'm very
is.
glad that we can visit Finn's later. All right. Sounds like we're in deck.
Artemis's father brings you a slip of parchment, Theo, and he says, "Here you go. Go ahead and memorize that. You can use it.
Thank you.
It's the recipe
Yeah,
to make
I'll-
the hot sauce."
Yeah, I'll write that down.
All right.
Here, am I reading this right? You add alchemist fire to this?
Only a single drop. Any more than that, and it becomes way too volatile.
Can I look at it with my ability Eyes of the Rune filter, which lets me read any written language and see if there's any between the lines stuff where it's like, it's like, here's the recipe, but it's not really the recipe. See if there's anything like different about
No, it's straight up the recipe.
that. Okay.
Also,
I
it
read it
requires the essence of a fire elemental to be stirred into it along with it.
Huh. Yeah, I don't know where you're gonna find that ingredient, but
Oh, I got a wizard that hooks me up with it.
that's good stuff. That's
Yeah,
really
it's super
good.
spicy. Oh, there's also a type of pepper that only grows in the land of dragons, and there's a guy who I know who has a he managed to get some from a druid that came from that place, and he actually grows them.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Is your dad Artemis the what is it? He's a knight, right? Or what was
He's a
he?
major.
He's a
So
major.
is your dad a major in the military?
Yes.
Just an illegal like hot sauce dealer. It's not drugs. It's just stuff to make hot sauce that's way too hot.
I mean, not illegal, but
Like
yeah.
these ingredients are not allowed to be here. But he's like, but it makes it perfect.
It's so good.
Smuggling ingredients from the land of dragons just to make hot sauce.
Well, it's not. I mean, the stuff from the land of dragons itself isn't illegal. It's the dragons that we be beefing with. Last I checked, these plants aren't dragons.
You never know.
I swear, they got
I
some
wasn't a
dragon essence in
dragon.
them.
Now look at me.
Only half. All right. But yeah, if everybody wants to join in on the jog, they're just gonna have a nice, enjoyable, brisk pace through the park. Not exactly a race. It's just kind of like a spend some time with the family and friends kind of thing.
Yeah.
But if it was a race, I'd win.
Yes, you would probably. Although I think Emoji would give you a run for your money.
Oh,
I think Artemis is the slowest in everyone here.
Unless you guys want to put that issue to rest and have a race. Who's faster between Artemis, or not Artemis, between Theo and Emoji?
I mean,
3, 2,
I
1,
guess
go.
it's between the marshals. There could be a race between the marshals and a race between the casters, which would be me and Shade.
Oh, I'm faster.
You're kind of a mix, though, Artemis.
I'm also magic, and I can haste myself. I'm faster.
No, just on foot.
No.
No cheating.
It's on
On-
foot.
I'm
No
a
magic.
caster. I'm gonna cheat.
Oh my god. Subtle cast.
dash twice. Feline
Good luck.
agility.
Artemis has insane perception. Oh wait, no, never mind. That's my other character.
Yep,
Never
no.
mind.
No, subtle,
Artemis
you
has
just straight up
not
don't do.
perception.
Yeah, no. Subtle casting, you don't actually show the signs of spell casting.
Yeah, you just do it without having
Yep.
to. Sadly, I do not have subtle casting. I've extended, transmuted.
Okay.
Yeah, I've extended, transmuted,
Man.
and quickened.
Time for me to start counterspelling you.
No! Well, counterspell your counterspell.
Oh, I counterspell your counterspell with another counterspell. I can
Why,
do 2
you-
reactions. That's in my features.
See, it says it right here.
Yeah. Why is your name Counterspell Magician? Because that's my main focus. Why do you think I get 2 of them in a turn?
I cast not.
Everyone's arguing back and forth. Meanwhile, Emoji can literally run 240 feet in 6 seconds if she wanted to, even without her, even without any.
Without any, yeah, just emoji-based emojis.
Just do that. And even
How
then,
fast
like,
can Theo go without any magic?
Without any magic, great question. Let's see.
You go 240 in 1 turn.
I could
Just
go
use-
135.
Alright, Emoji wins.
Does Emoji get any bonuses from the hot sauce that she chugged, giving her a fight or
Shade.
flight response?
What is that?
Adrenaline rush. Some
Yeah.
endorphins. I'd say by the time you guys get to the park, it would have worn off.
What's up, King?
Especially since they used magic to remove the effects on you.
Oh, my normal walking speed, I'm not that fast. I'm only it's only 30, but
Yeah.
if I cheat, I can go faster. But normally, I'm not very fast. No.
Yeah, no, Artemis is also 30. That's why I'm proposing the 2
I'm
of
not
us
very
race.
fast, but if I
We can't
Break
race
the
against
law.
Theo and Emoji, but we can race.
But if I break the law,
you will
You
all
know,
lose.
if I cheat and I use Find Steed,
all right.
God.
Hey, that's riding a horse, motherfucker.
Alright, I'm challenging a centaur to a horse race. Where's your horse, Mr. Centaur?
Not this fucking.
That's not a horse, that's your legs. You cheeky
Not a horse.
motherfucker. I hate you. Alright, so during the nice family jog through the park, you guys would see that there's a young boy waving a paper around. He's got kind of a hat that's a little too big for his head. He says,
Extra, extra.
Yep, he's extra, read all about it.
What did we do this time?
Hey, buy the paper!
Okay, sure.
I'll be 1 copper, please.
She will. She doesn't have any copper pieces. She'll just hand a silver.
I don't have any change for you, ma'am. Are you okay with this?
Keep it.
Yes! Okay, here you go. He gives you the paper.
If I remember
Oh.
correctly, like a lavish lifestyle is like a gold a day, right?
Yep.
The one platinum like changes this kid's life.
Yeah.
Oh.
I don't get the paper because they've already bought one, but I just drop a platinum in his hat or whatever wherever he collects it.
That's pretty good. But
I
like,
say
get
no-
robbed on the way.
He's
home.
got a little pouch on his that he kind of like. He's got a satchel that he's wearing that he
Yeah,
keeps
I
putting the
see.
money into.
I say nothing. I don't stop to talk to him. I just drop it in and walk away.
Okay. Was that done kind of discreetly?
I did. I'll try
Okay,
to
can you
make
give
it
me a sleight of hand?
Yeah, just so he doesn't get robbed.
Yeah.
Bro, you know those like.
I'm gonna
videos of,
re-roll
like,
that.
dudes like $30,000 to the homeless and shit.
Well, shit.
They'll just walk up to
Hey,
the
it's
homeless
twice
shelter
as
and be
good.
Like, "Here's $3,000. That's you right now."
You know what? Fuck it. So Theo was initially going to also slip him a platinum.
Oh my god.
Shade.
Oh,
slip
you
him a
can help
platinum.
more. Brag
Oh
guys,
my
there's
gosh.
gotta be like a homeless shelter you can just give your money to. Like,
He's
it's
not okay. So the kid isn't actually dressed in rags. I was just mentioning his hat was big.
So he's not even poor. He's just a normal.
Nah,
kid.
he's just doing it. He's just a kid with a job.
An allowance too.
no,
Like
No, yeah, absolutely. No, I didn't even think he was poor. I just wanted to do it. There's no, I love the idea because in this world, again, one gold is lavish living, so one platinum can change a man's life. I just want to be the force that puts this kid on a new fucking direction and say nothing and do nothing and just like goodbye.
Later in his life, he's getting interviewed. He's like, yeah, so when I was a kid, I found 2 platinum pieces in my satchel along with the rest of the money I'd made from selling papers. Originally, I was just going to buy some toys with the money that I made, but after I got those, I actually saved them and put them in a new bank account that my mom helped me make. And through the interest I accrued through the years I was growing up, I was able to start a small business. And now I am very successful.
Have you heard of NFTs? It's like, no!
Oh no!
Yeah. Okay. So
Yep. So my upbringing was very hard. Started off with a small loan of 100 platinum.
NFT stands for no fucking Tarrasque. I've been researching ways to permanently kill the Tarrasque.
My research has not been successful, but the business has been good.
Adventurers of all kinds keep buying my equipment. It works. It hurts the thing, but it just won't fucking die.
So you doing it? You slipping one in?
So anyways,
Yeah,
what does
so-
this newspaper say?
so
Yeah, onto the
Theo-
newspaper.
Theo still also slips him a platinum.
By the
The
way,
kid doesn't
Emoji is
actually
reading
notice
this-
the Shane did that, by the way.
Emoji is not making the mistake of reading this shit out loud because the last time she did, she was traumatized. So
All right,
I'll
so
do it.
it's
I'll take
the thing on the
trauma.
front. The thing on the front page is the story about you guys heroically defeating Sharagral and bringing everybody back to life who had perished in the battle. Some other things on the front page that aren't included with a big picture because Finn provided an image for the paper to use in exchange for money. There's another smaller story about how there have been sightings of something strange up in the north. And people have been going missing.
No rest for the wicked.
Attempts to ask the northern clansmen more about this have resulted in not very fruitful information, to say the least. Because they're scared and don't know much about what's going on.
fun.
They're also not technically part of the Empire, so they don't get Imperial support typically.
Oh, cool. So not our problem.
The paper does keep tabs on their activities, though, just so people can know what's going on. But yeah, seems to be a problem like that's becoming so noticeable now at this point that news has even reached this place.
Is the news of like the recent disappearances related to the place that Shade's friend went to? The serial killer?
All right.
Yes, it is.
All right.
It is primarily focused near Eldgrimir, yes. There's also some more news about a new mithril vein that has been found within the mines within the mountains as well.
Oh, the mithril mine.
Yep.
Hey, look, mithril prices are going to be going down.
Yep.
Oh,
Just Theo with his dragon face and little glasses on the snout. It's like, oh, look at that stock market.
This will be great for the economy.
Excellent, absolutely excellent, wonderful.
Maybe I should short the mithril stock.
Oh my god. Nobleman.
D&D
But,
edition.
What is it? Emoji had said my name. She's gonna ask something.
I think your friend is kidnapping people,
Well, we
or
gotta,
maybe killing them. I'm not sure.
Or
Well-
maybe feeding them to a certain person who needs to be fed to grow.
I have been trying
Oh.
to sort of block that out for a little while, just because we had dragon problems to deal with. But that is probably also something we should take care of. When we were paladins together and such, he was the leader. He was the hero. He was the bigger one, the stronger one. He knew how to use his magic better. That wasn't me. I looked up to him, so if he's turned, there's no doubt in my mind he's going to be a son of a bitch to take down, if not break Marcus's control.
Well, that brings up my next question. Do we go after him or do we go straight after Marcus?
Well, we're going northward anyway. Plus,
Yeah, he would be on the way.
and Angelica's proof that we can break the control.
But if we end up killing him, Marcus, does that break the control anyways? We might be able to kill two birds with one stone. Plus,
I don't
Marcus
know.
is still trying to like destroy the world and stuff, so I think he's a little more priority. Not that I don't want to help people, I'm just saying, you know,
Well, I mean,
probably more
again,
dangerous.
it's on the way, so it wouldn't hurt to just make a quick search while we're moving in that direction.
If anything, we might find another hideout and tear it down like we did the last one.
True.
Angelica mentions he had several hideout places, not just his main lab.
Hello? Oh.
I was waiting for a
Anyone
response.
else have
Sorry.
any opinions?
I think we have a couple things around here to do anyway, so
The kid's just sitting here listening to you guys, like looking back and forth between you.
why
Hey,
don't
you guys are
we-
those people that killed the dragon, aren't you?
That's
Oh, you're
right.
still
Yes.
here! Hi!
Yeah, he's just like looking up at you guys. Yeah.
You didn't see anything.
Can I get your autographs?
Oh, yes, of course, God, yes! The emoji will give him an autograph.
Artemis
Yeah,
will sign
sure,
his
why not?
hat.
Sign his hat. Damn.
Yeah, they will give him a signature as well.
Alright.
Yeah, why not?
Thanks. You're so cool.
Can I do a little prestidigitation, like wave over his like money pouch? It does absolutely nothing. It's just like a little bit of like shadow magic and some purple sparkles, and then I tell him to look
Oh.
inside.
What? More silver? No, I'm just kidding.
Oh God, what have I done?
I'm just kidding. No.
Discovered transmutation.
Thank you. Thank you. Oh my gosh. Now I can buy all the toys.
Now I've changed the course of his life forever. I might not even live to see what happens, but I'm content in knowing that I did something a little chaotic.
You're like, I helped this one child. I am content with my life. I can die tomorrow and I'll be fine.
Hint, hint, nudge, nudge.
Ah, yes, chaos. That was out of the kindness of your heart, not out of the chaos of your heart.
Chaos doesn't have to be good or bad. It's just is.
Yeah, exactly.
Is that why you gave the kid money? Is because that's what your chaos thing told you to do?
No.
No, I just did it because
Okay.
yeah, it's just a thing to do. Huh?
No.
Like,
The
yeah,
chaos thing will happen at a later point.
It is a new day, by the way. Do I have to roll for a new curse?
It is a new day, but you have not yet had to roll.
Okay, cool.
He's free.
I'm free.
Maybe for now. You're inside the divine realm of a different god right now, so
I'm free.
that might help.
Stay here.
That might help a bit.
I'm gonna step out of the boundary, and then just meteors gonna be falling out of the sky. It's like, ah, shit.
Ah, fuck. You step back in the boundary, it just stops where it is. Take a step out again, it continues falling. Step back in, it stops.
It's giant
Fuck.
meteors with faces on them.
Screaming faces. Screaming stone faces.
You hear a bell toll every time, like you step back out and the meteors start coming up.
Well,
My
I guess
God.
the next question is, when do we decide to head out for this? I love a good rest, you know, and it's nice to take a second to breathe. But the longer we wait, the more Marcus is going to be powering himself up.
Well,
Right.
at the very least, we still need to visit Finn, and then once Sentinel is done making stuff, we sell the rest of that and then move on.
Right.
He's not gonna be here next week either, by the way.
Yeah, oh, fuck.
Yeah. Sorry.
I mean,
If
I
it
guess-
comes to combat, then I'll have him engage in stuff. Otherwise, I'll talk with him outside of sessions and see what we can do with the material. But yeah, it's gonna take some time for him to actually make things from that stuff, because that's a lot of material. But anywho,
I suppose we go to Finn's now, no?
Yes.
all right, we'll see you back at the house then, Artemis.
All right. I'll see you later tonight.
Your family departs.
Really nice to hang out as a family again.
Yeah, we should do this more often.
I'll try to do so every time I'm back in town.
All right.
We split ways.
And they head home, and you guys head toward the Arcane Emporium. As soon as you enter, the Finn simulacrum at the door will say, "Ah, you finally arrived. Master Finn has been expecting you."
And we've been expecting him expecting us.
And he expected you to expect him to expect you.
Just as expected.
Anyway, right this way. I'll lead you to the room. The office. As this simulacrum leads you through the shopping center here, the Emporium. Various stores go by, all full of magical equipment and stuff like that. And he leads you to a rather plain-looking room that says broom closet, and he opens it up, and there's actually an entire office in there.
All right.
He's like, I bet you didn't expect that part, did you? And Finn is inside, sitting at his desk, and he says, "Ah, lovely, you're here. Go ahead, come inside, take a seat. Anywhere you want."
Artemis will do
Okay.
so.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so, I've been crunching the numbers, and the last performances that you had, I showed them live in my arena, by the way. I had this whole magical projection system. It was very complex, very expensive crystals set up to project the image. Everything that we saw through it, we were able to show, for the dragon fight at least. That big fight that you had in the village, that one wasn't performed live, unfortunately, but we were able to sell some memory crystals that had the projections in there. It is a bit censored to prevent trauma for those that would be watching, but overall, it shows you all as heroes, of course. Now, we've made quite a hefty sum of money in the few weeks since you left, totaling to about... as he starts playing around with his abacus here. Did you bring me your monkey, Ari? Did you bring me your monkey? Sorry, my dog's being adorable. Come here. Hold on just a second. Here you go, go get it. She hasn't wanted to play like that in a while. Oh, yes, I'm fine. Don't worry about me. Now, it looks like I owe you... Yes, that'll be 100,000 gold, totaling to 20,000 for each of you. Where's your metallic friend?
He's busy at the moment.
Ah, yes, okay, I get it. Then, can one of you deliver the money to him?
Aramis, since you have my bag of holding, maybe that would be best for you to do?
Yes, of course.
And of course, my portion goes off towards my debt.
Yes, it does. As well as any of you who have debts with me. So
I was also in debt, so a portion of mine also goes off to that.
yes, indeed. And I have already taken the liberty of subtracting that from your gold total. Which, if any of you owed me more than the current sum that I am paying out, then it has gone completely toward it.
Yes, it has.
Now,
Artemis does not have any debt, so she gets default.
yep. Now for another matter. I see you decided not to go through with my proposed plan for the heart, as he looks over toward you, Theo. Bit of a shame, really. I could have worked wonders with that thing. But,
Well,
there's always the future.
most of its power was used to revive the dead.
Yes, I saw that. And that was actually part of the story, you see. As he points at the paper on his desk.
Yep.
I can say, though I am a bit disappointed that I won't be able to craft spells with it, this is probably the best outcome. So, I just want you to know I'm not mad at you or anything like that. So, if you were worried about that, then don't be. But, if you ever do come across another dragon that's rather powerful and has a heart that meets the criteria, then offer still stands.
It will definitely be
just-
taken into consideration.
Theo's just like, I could eat it again.
Becomes
If I
a
eat
full
more,
dragon.
if I eat more, do I become a full dragon?
Will it be spicy and delicious?
You turn into a magma worm from Elden Ring.
Oh,
I've made a mistake. I've made a horrible mistake.
And then he comes with us to fight Marcus. He's like, Marcus, I will eat you.
What the fuck?
Marcus.
Devourer now.
But there is the money for this payout. Keep doing the good work you're doing.
Of
People are
course.
loving it. Champions of. You said your name was the Heroes of the Mirror, right?
Yes.
Let's change it to something a little more flashy. Champions of the Mirror.
Is
What do you think?
yeah, that works for me.
Yes,
No.
perfect. No?
No.
The name stays.
You don't like champions?
Heroes is better. Take it or leave it.
Yeah, all right. I'll stay with heroes.
Can I use
I'm
both?
staying.
You know, I'm been pretty intimidated by emoji
Listen,
just
all I
as
have
a
to
whole,
say is I
so-
know a little bit about business, and trying to rebrand our franchise in this stage of our careers is just not a good idea.
That is true.
You know what? You're actually right. I don't know what I was thinking. How good are you guys at singing, by the way? Damn.
I think Todd is the only good singer.
Who's
I
Todd?
can, wait, hold on now. I can.
Do you start singing, Thea?
You know what? Hold on.
Theo performs a line from an opera.
1 is yes, 2 is no. I guess the answer is yes.
Wonderful. Well, I was thinking of putting on a show once you guys are all done with your heroism business and want to get into showbiz. We could do Heroes of the Mirror, the musical.
I'll pass.
I'll
Oh.
take it into consideration.
Well, if you don't agree, I can always use your likeness then, if you don't want to do it yourself.
You know what? I'll be fine with that.
It's just the.
Ah, wonderful.
As long as there's royalties attached to the use of my likeness.
Of course. I'll just need you to sign
goes
here, here, and
me.
here as he pulls out a new contract.
Alright, read it.
All right,
Yeah, you're
now
a
I
legality
really,
guy.
now I really use Eyes of the Rune Keeper and fucking read this.
All right. So he wants to use your likeness and to. So basically, what he would do is he would get some. He would hire some changelings to take your appearance and copy your voices to put on the musical performance. Now they are his paid actors who will put on these performances to a live audience, and they will just be reenacting things that you guys have already done. If you want to be a part of it, then you can agree to be a part of it after you guys are done. But if you just want him to use your likenesses, he'll start putting on the shows way earlier. As for the fine print, basically, he can use your likeness and tell these stories for as long as he wants, but they have to be based off of actual events that happened. So he can't just make up new stories using your faces.
Hmm.
So hey, that's better than Disney's contract, right?
It's a low bar, but true.
We will use your likeness forever, and we will make new content using your face, and we will also do things with your likeness that you probably wouldn't have liked when you were alive. Yikes.
Oof.
Ah, wonderful. Thank you very much. Does anyone else consent to this or not want to?
Did Theo sign it?
Yeah, Theo will sign it.
All right.
I signed
It
the
would
shit out of
be
that
a
contract.
little
Yeah.
strange to see my own face, but Artemis will sign.
Just
You're
keep
the
in
twin.
mind it's just a changeling.
Also, you're a twin. You see your own face all the time.
It's a little different.
Emoji wants to examine the fine print.
Alright, so...
See if there's any wording in here that could possibly fuck us over in the future.
Okay, okay. Give me an
Still
investigation
doesn't
check.
say a whole lot, even though she did grow up really enjoying the shop. Investigation, you said?
Hmm.
Shit, I'm not good at that. Okay, well, who knows?
You're good at
Maybe I'll
those.
roll well.
You're definitely good at those.
Yeah, I'm okay.
You're alright at those.
I was just gonna say I'll help her look over that.
Should I roll again?
Sure, why not?
Okay. I gotta stop doing things that have a 0 in
How do you think I feel when I ask to do things?
Alright, what does a 14 get me?
A 14 will get you pretty much the same deal as you already had previously heard. He can't use your likeness to make new stories. He can just retell events that have already happened. It's like a reenactment kind of thing, but showbiz. What he will be doing is he will be dramatizing events that have happened through song. He'll hire a professional songstress to write the songs, and then the characters who are playing as you guys will be singing and doing fight choreography on stage with, well, illusory versions of what you guys had fought. So basically, a lot of magic is going into these performances.
Gotcha. Alright, in that case, Emoji will go ahead and sign.
Alright. Well, now we'll just need your mechanical friend to come by and sign as well when he gets the chance to, and we'll be good to go. Do let him know to give me a visit when he can.
Will
We-
do.
We will pass it along.
Alright.
And before we leave this entire place, Artemis needs to buy a second bag of holding.
Don't you already have two that you're holding on to? Like, every single person in this party has a bag.
Yeah, she's holding Theo's as well, but that's Theo's bag.
So you want a second bag of holding?
Feel free to use my bag. It's fine. I really don't use it.
Oh, all right. Because like the money that she has is too much for her own bag of holding.
Just deposit it in the bank.
Yeah, but what if I need to buy it while we're out and about?
Then keep some on you. But you don't need to lug it all around. Come on.
Yeah.
Also,
Convert some to platinum.
Yeah, you can also
oh
convert it
yeah,
to platinum,
I guess
so
I
you're
can
carrying
convert it
less.
to platinum at the bank.
Yeah.
Time skip do that.
10 gold per one plat.
Okay, so I gotta
Yeah.
take 26.
You just shave a
K
0 off.
by-
You just save a 0 off and transfer it over to plat.
Oh.
Hi, Harvey. Hi, Harvey. Hello, doggy. My pooch. Okay. So yeah, you run to the bank real quick and you take care of that. Also, Finn will mention, while you're here, by the way, wands are on sale for buy one, get one 10% off. So if you're in the market for wands, that's our current deal today. This
You
week.
really didn't go with the pun buy wand, get wand 10% off?
That sounds like something Alzarius would do if he was in my position. I will refrain from doing that this time.
Fair enough.
I want to buy more tokens of tokens of the feather, and then tokens of the hound, tokens of the fish.
All right.
Just tokens.
Well, they're the
What
same
tokens
price
you
as they
got?
were last time.
I don't remember. We bought them a long time ago.
Oh my god. Okay.
I think it was like 300 per.
Depends on the rarity of the token, to be honest. The feather tokens are going for 300, yes. The hound tokens are Oh, they're a little more expensive. They're 500.
Okay.
Yeah. There's also a token of the tree, which when you drop it on the ground, a tree will spontaneously sprout out that is 50 feet tall.
Oh.
You can't do it indoors, though. It just doesn't work.
So we're gonna get 3 tokens of the feather for 900.
Oh, he also has hand tokens, which when you flip it, the hand will break and a Bigby's hand will appear under your control. That one's way more expensive though. Bigby's hand is a spell. You can use it to grapple or strike enemies. It's a hand made out of force. It's like a giant hand. It's a big giant hand made of force.
We got Sentinel to grab stuff for us.
True.
Mm-hmm.
He does have grappling strike. And he's big.
Tokens of the fish.
Okay, I believe that one was also uncommon, right?
I believe so.
That one just gives you water breathing, right?
Yep.
Okay, yeah. 200 gold.
Alright. Gonna buy 2 of those.
Okay.
Cool.
Cool.
All right.
And
I have
then-
some. Oh, go ahead.
Oh, I can do this after session.
Okay.
Yeah. Do you want me to go ahead and do the buying and selling after session as well?
Yeah, we can just do that.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah. Okay. Do. Let's see now. What else did I have for today? Some of the other stuff kind of requires Sentinel to be here, but he's not here for 2 weeks, so.
Yeah.
I was going to meet Ari at the Temple of the Gods.
That's right, you were, weren't you?
Yes.
Alright, it is the next day after all, so.
Mm-hmm.
Sure, she'll be waiting for you there.
Hello.
Hello.
Thank you for agreeing to meet me. I actually wanted to ask for your help with something.
If I can help, then I'd be happy to. What do you need help with?
I was going to attempt to commune with Seol and ask for her help and blessing with something, and I figured you, as a cleric of Seol, would be able to help me out with that.
Well, of course, yes. I could.
Thank you. I suppose we should do this inside the temple?
Yes, there's an altar dedicated to her there.
Alright, let's go. You lead the way.
Alright, she'll climb up the steps and head over to the altar where a statue of Seol is. It's a... Well, I think I previously described a statue of her before, right? Yeah, I did in a previous session. But I'll just say it again. It depicts a silver-haired maiden who is holding a crescent moon raised up in one hand, and she's holding a bundled up baby in the other and holding it close to her chest. The holy symbol down below depicts the full moon with beams of radiant light extending from it.
Alright.
She is the goddess of life and purity. And Ari is going to ask you first, or what do you seek a blessing for?
As a paladin, I've taken an oath to help the living and protect life. And I wanted to do more than just I alone am capable of. I already have my oath with Andros, but I wanted to beseech Saol and see if she would be willing to work with me as well. I wanted to create an order of paladins to continue this, to watch over life and to help those in need.
Ah, I see. There is an order of paladins that serves her in Langara, but they mostly are tasked with slaying of the undead.
I think
to protect from something else?
Not necessarily protection, if I might be honest. We already have so many paladin orders that are built for fighting things, for martial prowess and defending and war and all this stuff. I wanted to create an order that helps, that heals, that watches over the people in times of peace.
As the primary goddess of healing and restoration, that fits in perfectly with her ideals.
I thought it would.
Then, if this is what you wish, then I would say pray at the altar.
All right. And Theo will kneel at the altar. Just kind of quietly meditate for a bit before going into his actual prayer.
Okay.
Queen Saol, I come before you as a friend and a friend of those who are considered your children, and as one who is adopted into their circle. Please, let me and the order I seek to found serve you as I serve Andros. Yours, mine, and his objectives are aligned here. We want to preserve life, to preserve light, to nurture, protect, guide, and heal. I had, up until recently, I had accepted your blessing already through my blood and body. Though that is no longer the case, I hope that still shows my dedication to your principles. Please, I do not know what your feelings are towards Andros. But please let me prove this is not a mistake. I know there are mistakes I have made in my past. There are things I might never be able to fully atone for. I am flawed. But please, let me do some good here. I want to give my life to help others. Please, under the life-giving rain of Andros and the light of the moon, let me be the foundation for a wellspring of good for years to come. Let me build an order under both of your watches, that life may always have a companion and a guardian here in this world. And that will be his prayer.
I like that. Sounds like you were practicing.
Yes. I have it written down, actually.
All right. So, you begin to feel something strange. Something you've never felt before, really, except for the time you first became a paladin. That wellspring of divinity that you first began to take into your body when you became a paladin. Something similar to that. The first thing that happens is you receive a small vision. You see yourself in your human form, laying on a bar counter with empty mugs around you. You see yourself now, as you are, standing proud. You can give me an insight to try and figure out what's going on here if you don't already get it.
Right. I think I get it, but I'll give it an insight anyway.
Alright, what do you think it is?
It's
Because it's not wholly reliant on your insight roll. It's just if
Right,
you don't
right.
if you don't get the message yourself.
it's a message of that I've already shown a kind of transformation in my life. I've kind of gone from somebody who was not really keen on life and to somebody who is actually living a full and healthy and whole life.
All right. So, I would say you're not completely wrong. And then you see a vision of yourself last night, getting lost in the booze once again.
But with friends.
But with friends, yes. But you would understand that this is your biggest vice.
Yes.
The drink must be overcome. And this may be the most difficult battle that Theo will face. But to
Can't we just fight
champion
another dragon.
but to champion the ideals of the goddess of purity, you must be pure of body and mind yourself. You can steel yourself to become this way, but it will take great effort. Once you have proven this part of you can be defeated, she will welcome you with open arms.
I have already committed myself to such similar struggles. I will do everything in my power to show that I am worthy of this. It will be done.
Alright, you feel the small divine presence within the altar dissipate as you say this.
Oh, it never gets less strange working with gods, does it? Yes, Theo will pull himself back up to his feet.
Fucking telling me, brother.
Can't I just, like, drink a potion of greater healing and call it good? Or, not greater healing, greater restoration and get rid of my addiction that way? Like... I mean, that's just a shortcut. But yes, it seems she wants you to do just a little more self-improvement before she gives the full okay.
Yeah, no, that's fair.
Like, you're on your way there.
I feel the biggest "I told you so" coming from Artemis. Just the biggest C.
My God.
Do you feel a disturbance in the force?
Look, there are other gods that would be like, yeah, alcohol, man, yeah.
Yeah.
Not Sail though. She's very much a purity kind of gal.
Right. Well, thank you, Ari. I don't think I would have been able to muster the confidence, at least, to try and commune with a god I haven't before without you here.
Oh, of course. I'm glad I was able to help.
Thank you. And if you're ever looking to join a paladin order, I mean, there's a really neat one that's going to be coming up soon. So,
Well, I kind of got my hands full making sure a bunch of dum-dums don't get killed.
it was mostly a joke, but the door is always open for you.
Thank you.
Of course.
My eye hurts, by the way, out of character. Ow. Must be my allergies acting up again, because it's been real bad the last couple of weeks, man. My eyes just get so, like, watery and itchy.
Yeah, that always sucks.
Yeah. But Benadryl also makes me drowsy, so I need to switch to something else, I think.
Probably a good idea.
I take Allegro. That's what helps me out.
Yeah, but I don't want to eat a whole leg, like...
Well, grab it.
Hey, I ate a whole heart, and you're
Let's
All
get
right.
the extra.
Wow, you ain't part of a heart,
First,
all right?
Get used to it.
All right, but you have a divine mission of self-improvement.
Quit
divine-
the drinking.
It's okay to indulge once in a while, but like getting hammered that badly,
Yeah.
she doesn't approve of that. All right, I think we'll kind of start wrapping things up here soon because I don't want to go too far without Sentinel here. You know, like if it comes to combat next session, then I'll be like controlling him, and I'll figure out what he wants to make with the stuff between sessions. But we'll figure out what to do next session since he's not going to be here for that one.
Right.
I
We'll
guess
chat. We'll have a chat.
maybe
I will-
another day of downtime.
I will mention another thing while we're having downtime. It's not it's not Shade's thing to go check, but I'll remind Emoji. Maybe there's time to do a teleportation circle back to the house and see if the big lizard made it.
Oh shit! Yeah.
Snapchat.
I mean,
yeah.
he definitely made it.
I mean, did he?
She is all the confidence in the world. She will not take any Snapchat slander. Okay.
I mean, I just
If
mostly
anyone
like,
even-
go
If anyone
visit
even
Snapchat.
goes up to her and be like, "Hey, do you think Snapchat made it back to the?" She immediately just like shuts them down and you'd be like, "He made it back home and he's safe and sound and he's eating his snacks." Okay.
like we have
End of
downtime.
discussion. No,
Maybe you
not
can
end
go
of
visit
discussion.
Snapchat while we have downtime.
He is fine. He made it. Okay. Tears are
Amazing.
like welling up in her eyes. And like,
He
I'm
made
not
it.
worried. I'm not worried about him at all.
It's my son.
He's my big, scaly son.
My boy.
Boy, my baby boy.
All right, but we're gonna look for someone to raid now.
Yay.
Yeah.
All right.
Nice little bit of downtime, some character moments, spending time with friends and family, always good. Also getting
Just
paid.
gonna Start a coup. She's gonna
Damn.
overthrow the government.
Not a big fan of the government.
No. Not a big fan of the government.
Let's see, who do I want to raid right now? Oh shit.
What?
One of my friends is streaming. Oh, wait, I'm a mod for her, so it puts me immediately into the mod view. Oof. Alright. gonna raid Peach. Playing some Valorant. Oh no, that's not Valorant. Never mind. That's Overwatch. She's playing some Overwatch. Why did I say Valorant? Oh my god. Alright. Go have fun in Peach's chat, guys. Go bother her.
Be back tomorrow for Sunday session.
Yeah, tomorrow's Sunday session. Tomorrow morning. Yeah. Alright. For the raid. A whale, yes. A whale of a tail, in fact.
Yes.
Blue bastard raid. There we go. If you have my emotes, copy that. If you don't have my emotes, use whatever wings you have. Like if you have the Pink Mercy wings or something from that one Twitch event, then that works. She's playing Overwatch, so that works perfectly, actually. Alright, see y'all later. See you tomorrow. I'm gonna go make dinner, and then I'm gonna play more Minecraft offline. Okay, see ya.
Bye.
Yeah, 2-week Minecraft
bye.
kick. Let's go.
Woo! It's 10-day Minecraft, actually, for me.
Good enough.